Hi guys, Steve Jobs once said, if you haven't found what you love, keep looking, don't settle. And that's what most of the motivational speakers say. Live your dream, follow your passion, etc., etc. But what the hell should I do if I have no idea about my passion? So guys, if you're asking yourself this question, then this video is for you. Now, there are three types of people. Number one, the ones who get to know their passion early on. Number two, the ones who take many years to figure it out, even 20 to 30 years. And number three, the ones who miserably fail. And we don't want to be them, right? Now, to not fall in the third category, that is failure, the key is to have the right approach. And yes, if you are watching this video now, means you haven't figured it all out yet. So, by now, you should be feeling a bit tensed, but don't worry and listen carefully to what I'm saying, and you won't make the mistake that 99% of the people make and never ever come close to fulfilling their passion until it's too late. At the end of the video, I'll tell you what exactly is this mistake, but you need to watch through the video to understand why is it the mistake. It's important, huh? So now let's delve deeper. In general, there are two possible approaches which will bring about success. Number one is talent or luck. Number two is extreme hard work. Let's start from the first one. Number one, the approach of the lucky or the super talented people. I'm talking about people such as Justin Bieber, Henry Ford II, Kylie Jenner, or on the other hand, you have Lionel Messi, Adele, Muhammad Ali, Usain Bolt. Basically, they all are the ones who found their passion or talent early on, but because of the external environment like family support or where they were born or by sheer luck. Now, I'm not saying that there is no hard work involved here. Of course there is always. But the point to note is that their realization of their passion was quite early on in their life, and so they had clarity on where the hard work was supposed to be channeled. Again, it's not easy, I'm not saying that, but let's be realistic. It's more gratifying because you know you are moving towards your goals, not just hitting in the dark. And thus your hard work yields more result as well. Respect to someone who doesn't know where to go. Yeah, I know the question is, if you are like me, you guys don't fall into this category, but it was worth mentioning to understand the difference, and it is going to be important about that mistake which I'm going to talk about after some time. Now, what should the other people do? This brings me to the next point. Number two, the approach of the super hardworking people. I'm talking about people such as The Rock, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Barack Obama, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, Gandhi. They're all successful, but the fact is that they had no idea for a long time what their passion really was. So what did they do? They just started somewhere with one activity, then they continued working and improving and giving their best and adapting to the situation, shifting their focus whenever failure would come. Because yes, they failed many a times, more than most of us, and had to rethink their ways and approach and just change. So basically, they never stopped and they kept pushing through the pain, through the tears, the doubts, the insecurities, bankruptcy, jail, racism, etc., etc. And finally, somewhere along the journey, they found their passion. For some, it took more time than others, but they all figured it out eventually. I know you might be thinking, is it worth it? Is it worth to work so hard for so many years without seeing any real results? Well, then the answer is yes. Yes, if you really want to reach your passion. Otherwise, you can just close the video. Now, the problem is that because of social network, consumerism, etc., etc., we want things now, right now. And this makes more and more people feel that the first approach, that is the talent and luck approach, is applicable to everyone, which is completely flawed. Because that approach is for very few, very select people, the lucky ones or the extremely talented people. Furthermore, in today's instant gratification seeking world, if success doesn't happen overnight, we just give up. Hence, very few people want to go for the second, the correct approach. But guys, life just doesn't work like that. Think about it. Most of the people in the world who actually did something big, who changed the world, they belong to this second category. Basically, these are the people who are like you. Those people have been where you are right now. You who is watching this video and self-doubting and thinking of giving up, but they didn't give up. Question is, will you? If you think about it, it's like a good and bad news. Because bad because so many people are giving up on their passions, giving up on the second approach, and hence they'll never find their passion. But the good is, for us, the people who are understanding that, you know what, I would like to try the second method because I understand this is the method for me and this is what I'll have to do and I'm ready for it. So there's not a lot of competition. The competition is with yourself. Are you ready to put in the hard work? So going back to the beginning phrase by Steve Jobs, remember that keep looking, don't settle. It doesn't mean that things will happen in a second, or more importantly, that one should leave everything and start looking for their passion. No. You can't just go looking for your passion if you have no idea what it is. You have to keep working and doing other things in your extra time and gaining knowledge. And when the right time comes, as Steve Jobs said, you will know in your heart what your passion is. And when you know, then work 10 times harder to make it happen. Again, in Steve Jobs' words, you can connect the dots only looking backwards. So guys, pull your socks up and best of luck. If you like this video, then please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so I know I'm doing something right and not just hitting in the dark. And if you want to schedule a personal session with me, that is possible. Just write to me on my social links or email me. That's all. Cheers.